Hello, everyone. All right. Be careful, partners. Driving. All right. There we go. How is everyone doing? I hope that you had a terrific thirsty Thursday. Well, I will wait for the room to fill up. I told you I'd be back on. I thought I was going to come on earlier in the week, but here I am. We know things happen, right? Okay. As you come in, please do hit that like button. And if you are familiar with the topic, please go ahead and type it, say that in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts, your concerns are. Okay. Well, I will do the roll call momentarily. I'm just waiting for the room to continue to fill up. If you would like for me to call your name, please, please, please say hello or send a little emoji. That way I can see that you are here, because if you do not say anything, well, then I cannot see. I can see people are here, but I can't tell who's here. So here we go. Roll call time, folks. Celia, how are you? Okay. Celia is here from Jersey City. Okay. Cha-Cha's here. How are you? Chef Fine as Wine, partner. How are you? Be careful. Monique, how you doing, Momo? All right. Baldwin Birds, Whisper, how are you? Good evening to all of you. How you doing? Fire Burwell, hey, just got in the building. All right, we're glad you're here. Lori, how are you? As you are entering the chat, please do me a very small favor and hit the like button. If you are enjoying this content, please, please, please share this out on your various forms of social media. That could be Facebook, Instagram, Truth Social, TikTok. How you doing, Beverly? All right. And I know it's a Thursday, and if you're like me, you are definitely looking forward to Friday. And I do have some news to share with you as well. If you remember, I told you that I would be reaching out. I've been reaching out to people for a while. And so I reached out to Mrs. Madeline Brame. She's been on Fox News, and I had a wonderful conversation with her. And she's coming on the show on Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, those of you who've been here on the channel for a while, she is, if you remember, I did the video months ago when Trump went to the Bronx and was well received. And we just had a wonderful conversation, and she's telling me about some things that are going on there in New York, and I just can't wait. So get your questions ready, because we are good to go. Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing all right. And how you doing, Aurelius Cannon? Blessings from Tampa, Florida. Okay, Tampa Bay. And so look at the title. Biden and Harris are rushing citizenship applications so immigrants can vote in November. If you've been here for a while, we know this has been planned. We know this was the plan all along. So wake up, America. Whether you know it or not, you have been replaced. So again, if you like what's gone on for the past 4 years, and we've had a regime that has done nothing for Americans, everything they've done has been detrimental to Americans, well then, hey, you know what to do. Now, if you're on the other side like myself, which those of us who are here in the chat section are, we know that we cannot take 4 more years of Democratic rule. It will be the end of this country as we know it. And do what you need to do, people. We said we needed to keep our eyes open. I have some information to share with you. Also, those of you who've been here for a while on the channel, you know I live in Spring Lake, North Carolina, a neighboring city of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Trump will be here tomorrow. They start talking, I think they said at 7 o'clock p.m. It will be packed. I do not know, from what I've been told. I don't know. A lot of people who have received email notifications said they're still told that there's no guarantee that you're going to get into the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville. So I don't know. Had planned to go over after work. I may just have to stay outside and just, talk to people and see how they're doing. But it's going to be packed, folks. And so that's just where we are. If I can't get in, then I'll just, like I said, if you just want me to live stream from the outside, I will try to do that. I will try to do what I can. Now, we know in light of recent events, security is going to be extra, extra tight, but I will try my doggoneness to see what I can do. Yeah, Baldwin Birds, it will be packed. Okay. So I'll see what I can do. I don't know. A lot of people, I talk to coworkers and other people, and they don't know if they can get in or not. So I may, if I can, just go on the outside, if that will be allowed, and just talk to some people, and maybe we can make that work. Okay. So I don't want to make any promises because I won't know the situation until I get there tomorrow after work. So let me share this with you folks, because if you've been here on the channel for a while, we've been talking about this. And again, they have been, this is all planned, folks. And I think it's just a shame that more people don't understand what is going on. And I don't know what else it takes. And here we go. Let me share this with you. All right. I think I found it here. Here we go. We've been saying this all along. And again, if those of you just coming in, please go ahead and hit that little thumb for me. That's the like button. We've been saying this all along. This has been planned from the start. And this is from the LA Times. Okay. With an election looming, the U.S. is approving citizenship applications at the fastest speed in years. Type it in the comment section, folks. We know why they're doing that. Again, I told you, Americans, we've been replaced. How you doing, James? Hey, be careful. I just had my channel deleted. And okay, James, tell me what happened. Okay. As we get closer and closer to the election, okay, yeah, we know what's going to happen. James, why was your channel deleted, love? Tell me. And look at this. Look at the top of this article. Many immigrants want to get citizenship in time to vote in the upcoming election. If you've been here for a while, I did a video. And if you remember, a reporter was going around asking some of the illegals who had come in, if they were voting, and they were being very brutally honest. They were saying, yes, the Democrats are telling them, okay, that they can vote. And so the man asked, well, who are you, who you're voting for? He said, Kamala. And they're taking them, they're making sure they have IDs. So people, I told you, they are not willing to relinquish power. These people will stop at nothing to retain power. And so we have got to definitely stay on top of things. And you may be a person who does the right thing. We know that they do not. James says, I got it back, but a few videos are blocked. They say it's for unauthorized use of subject. Okay, James. I'm not sure what that's about, but I hope everything works out for your channel there. Damon, how are you, love? And so again, you guys that have been here, we've already discussed this. So the Biden administration says the uptick in new citizens is due to its efforts to reduce a backlog of applications that mounted during the during the C-19. You know, we're not allowed to say that. C-19 pandemic. Folks, we see through the smoke, we see through the mirrors. We know why they're doing this. Okay? No one is stupid. How you doing, Betty Boop? Um, and so this is what we've been talking about. Other content creators who know what's going on, who know what's really going on in this country, is what they've been talking about. Monique, they're pulling out all stops. Exactly. Do you think that they're going to actually try to conduct an election and go by the rules? No, they're not. They are not, people. Look at this crap. Hundreds of people from 63 countries packed into a Riverside theater last week to take the oath of citizenship. American flags lined the stage as messages conveying the immigrants' new power played on a large screen. Today, I am an American. Listen to this, folks. Today, I am a citizen of the country I serve. Today, I can register to vote. They're already being indoctrinated. Now, tell me, what do you think the Democrats are telling them? Right? You know they're telling them all kinds of things, okay? You know, how you doing, Damon? Why are we in trouble, love? Tell me. I know this is disheartening, but we've said that they were going to ratchet up the pressure. Damon, you've been here for a while. You know they are not going to willingly relinquish this power. Barack Obama's trying to have another term, so he'll have a total of four. And you know they're telling these people, you better vote for Kamala, and you're here. We can get the rest of your relatives over here. If you vote for Trump, you know it's going to be over. Come on, folks. We know what's going on here. All right, so look at this. The 775 people who participated in the naturalization ceremony September 19th are part of a wave of new U.S. citizens being sworn in across the country as immigration authorities approve citizenship applications at the fastest speed. If you can't see that, I'm going to highlight that. In a decade. Everybody see that? Why do you think they're speeding and ratcheting up the power? I realize we don't have freedom of speech since the Democrats. Can you imagine what's going to happen if they, yes, steal the votes again? Right. They're not, I told you, this is serious business. They're not trying to go anywhere. Okay. And again, the Biden administration, they're saying, well, you know, there's an uptick because of the C-19. You know, there was a backlog. No, they're ratcheting up the power. You've just flooded this country over a 4-year period. You flooded this country with, God only knows, probably more than 20 million illegals. How you doing, Pure Blood? What a shame. Yes, Pure Blood. Exactly. Pure Blood says, what a shame. Real legal immigrants have been surpassed. Right, Pure Blood. And they're even upset with what's going on. And they're saying, hey, when we came over, there was no red carpet laid out. We had to come over and scrape and work hard. But again, what do the Democrats do? They always dangle something right there, dangle those carrots. How you doing, Florida? Thank you so much, Florida. And so this is what's going on. This is what we have been discussing for the past pretty much year on this channel. The Department of Homeland Security does not take actions based on electoral politics or upcoming elections, period, spokesperson Nari Kadot said. She added that the agency has endeavored to process naturalization petitions within 6 months for decades. So that now they're just blowing smoke up our rears. We know that. Former President Trump and his Republican allies have long repeated this is now, this is the LA Times, so you know what's going on here. So this is what they're saying about Trump. Former President Trump and his Republican allies have long repeated baseless claims that Democrats are admitting immigrants into the U.S. for political gain and allowing them to vote unlawfully. I'm highlighting that for you. The issue even made its way into the government spending bill this month when House Speaker Mike Johnson tried unsuccessfully to insert a GOP proposal to require states to obtain proof of U.S. citizenship when people register to vote. Now, tell me what you think about that. Thank you, Pure Blood, catching me from Arizona. Glad you're here, love. Pure Blood says, I'm absolutely disgusted with this. Pure Blood, you've been here for a while now. This is what we were saying. This is no game. This is no joke. They are pulling out all stops and they are not trying to relinquish power. Okay, Monique, it's so obvious what they're doing. They're replacing their voting base. Monique, I left my iPad at work, but that's a truth bomb. That's a truth bomb. And so that's what you try to tell people that they need to wake up. You've already been replaced. Okay. Here, LA Times, now remember the source. Only U.S. citizens can vote in federal elections, and it usually takes several years before immigrants with lawful status can apply for citizenship. Yeah, that's what they're telling us. But it is typical for citizenship applications to spike during election years, and California is home to the largest number of lawful permanent residents who are eligible to become naturalized citizens. Thousands are doing so in time to cast votes in the November 5th election. And again, people, how you doing, Isaiah? Betty Boop. Imagine having Biden for these 4 years and Kamala for 8. Betty Boop, it will be time to pack up and get out of here. Okay. This is too obvious. I don't care what the LA Times says. We know what this is all about, folks. This is about voting. This is about replacing your primary voting base. This is also about cheap labor. Americans want a fair wage, and we will complain. We will picket. They know if they bring people over, they're not going to say a lot of these, people from illegal countries, illegal aliens from other countries. They're not going to say anything. How you doing, Ken? America, stand up for your own freedom, your own rights. These illegal immigrants should not be voting when Trump gets in. Say bye-bye. Recall on Chicago to rise up. Yes, Ken. It's just so disheartening that most Americans, they're walking around with blinders on. They don't have a clue what's going on. And, it's just sad. That people are walking around this clueless. All right. In this particular election, this bureaucratic efficiency is so politically fraught, said Zhao Wang, co-founder of Boundless, a company that helps people navigate the immigration system and analyze trends. This is not part of some. Now listen to this. Now remember the source. This is the LA Times. So now we know we don't believe what they're saying, but I'm reading it to you just so you know what's out there. They said this is not part of some master conspiracy to flood the country with new, I'm going to highlight that for you, Democratic voters. There's a lot of statistics that show many immigrants share more in common with Republican values. Okay, so they're already trying to, blow smoke up our rears. All right, that was obvious at the citizenship ceremony in Riverside, where Victoria Van Halen, 54, was taking the oath. She had already filled out her voter registration form and just needed her naturalization certificate after the ceremony to make it official. Van Halen, who came to the U.S. from Mexico when she was 15, lived as a legal permanent resident for decades. And so, Yeah, so this is what's out here, folks. So if you like what's been happening for the past 4 years, okay, well then you know what to vote for. But I'm telling you, don't come crying to us, those of us here in the chat who really know what's going on with this. When it comes knocking on your door, when you are replaced, when you lose your job, when you if you're renting, if you lose your home, they're kicking Americans out of their apartments and rental properties because they want these greedy homeowners and apartment owners. They want this subsidized money from the U.S. government. Follow the money trail, people. That's all you have to do. Pure Blood says the great replacement theory has been known for a long time. Pure Blood, we need to get the word out. That's exactly what's going on. And it's so sad. People are walking around and they are lost. Okay. Where are we here? Recently, she decided she wanted to become a citizen in part so she could vote for president this year. She said she plans to vote for Trump, citing his tough stance on immigration. Now, that's someone who's already been here. Okay, so let me go. Nearly 4 million immigrants have gained U.S. citizenship since the 2020 election, according to federal government figures. And we know that number is greatly rising. They're trying to, we know Skamala's not doing well in some of the polls, and they are doing whatever they can. Those of you who are just coming in, please go ahead, hit that like button, share this on your various forms of social media, and I really appreciate that. Where are we here? Joey, hi, love. This is a repeat of my life. Maui, 6. Oh, yes, Joey, $750. All the money is spent. Yeah, FEMA's broke. Exactly. I was going to talk about that, and I'll pull that up for you. They spent all the money, billions of dollars on illegals, and for Americans who are suffering through the hurricanes and tornadoes here in North Carolina, where I live, they received $750. Make it make sense, people. So again, as people, as you're going in to vote, you need to think about all of this. Okay, if you're okay with this, well, then you know who to vote for. If not, you continue to vote for Democrats, vote blue no matter who. You will have more of this to come in the future. Okay, and that's just where we are with that, people. Monique, Mike Johnson caved. I'm disappointed with him. Yes, Monique. Aurelius, I came here legally and it cost my daddy a lot of money and lots of headache. Yes, Aurelius, the people who came in legally, and people who told me, who come on during the live, they tell me my family came here legally and they don't like what's going on. You don't like what's going on. Right, Florida, we cannot be complacent. Betty Boop, 2020. They knew hurricane season was coming, but clearly they didn't care. Shame. Betty Boop, yes. That's why a lot of people are angry. Exactly. They knew it was coming, but they didn't care. They're too busy trying to gain more voters. Bearer of light. All Kamala said in Wisconsin was orange man bad. And that's all they've all been saying. No true policies, nothing for Americans. And when Americans do need to call on them for natural disasters, well, FEMA's broke. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So if you like our leaders spending money on people who aren't Americans, so when we have natural disasters, we cannot, we take longer to recover, well, then you know who to vote for. Sacred Grove, how are you? I hope so, Sacred Grove. I hope she loses all 50 states. This is ridiculous. And this is what I've been telling people ever since I started this series, this political series. We are not anti anyone, but we are pro-Americans, and you take care of home. How you doing, Chicago Hood? Be careful, love, since you're driving. And Betty Boop gets it. Yes. If you want America last, well, then you know to vote for Democrats because that's where you are. You don't count. Wake up, people. Chubbs, how are you? Right, Chubbs? Look at these people down here. Thank God it didn't get me too bad. We had a lot of rain, but I mean, look at what happened in especially Western North Carolina. And you're going to give them $750? Come on. Sacred Grove said, let's send her to Alaska. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. And then since Sacred Grove brought that up, I think it was, was it, who said something about the $750? I can share that as well. This is not right, folks. It's not right. It is not. And I think it's just a shame. And why, there's so many people who don't care about policy, but they're going to be out here voting. Let me see if I can find that for you, and I'll share it with you, because I was watching a video on it earlier that she has $750 for okay, here it is. Let me get it for you. All right. Tina, how are you, love? Chubbs, where are you in North Carolina, dear? And I'll share this with you. Yes, she's a joke. And this is what we're supposed to vote for, right? Okay. No way. No way. All right. I'm going to present this to you. I was going to do a video on this, but I'll just pull this up and you can see. So you see, I'm not making this stuff up.
Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas sounding the alarm on FEMA funding right after the devastation of Hurricane Helene. Listen.
We are meeting the immediate needs with the money that we have. We are expecting another hurricane hitting. We do not have the funds. FEMA does not have the funds.
Did everyone hear that? We're expecting another hurricane. FEMA does not have the funds. Well, I wonder why you don't have the funds. Folks, this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. And there's still several people missed. The last count, when I looked the other day, it was 1,000 people they were searching for. I don't know what the count is now, because I haven't checked today. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing on your Truth Social, love. Thank you. Everyone who's in here, please go ahead and hit that like button. Isaiah said, giving away our money. Now we don't have none for our right. Isaiah, that's what they do. Tina, a lot of the people are not even going to be able to apply and get to $750. They have no way to apply. Tina, yes, exactly. Monique said, get them out of here. Exactly. Oh my God. Make it make sense. Maybe I'm slow and I don't understand how things go. I will read this to you for those of you who are just coming in. Okay? Mayorkas warns FEMA doesn't have enough funding to last through hurricane season. Why did you spend billions of dollars on non-citizens? Oh my God. Whew. All right. I'll continue playing it.
To make it through the season.
This all comes as the Biden-Harris administration spent over $1 billion from a FEMA program.
Everybody hear that? Did everyone hear that? The Biden-Harris administration, FEMA spending, they took money from FEMA. Look at that. Fiscal year 2024, $650 million. Fiscal year 2023, $363.8 million. How you doing, J.R. Meadows? Yes, exactly. But this is what you want us to vote for. Shut up and vote for Democrats. No way. No way. God forbid anything happens to any of us. They don't have the money to help us, and we pay taxes. Make it make sense. I mean, if it makes sense to you, I mean, just explain it to me in the comment section, but I don't understand it. Okay, I'll play some more.
On services for migrants.
The president and I have been paying close attention from the beginning to what we need to do to make sure the federal resources hit the ground as quickly as possible. And that includes what was necessary to make sure that we provided direct federal assistance. And that work has been happening. I want to thank the governor for his leadership and his close coordination with the federal government, with our administration. And I want to thank the local leaders for together creating a task force-like response, knowing that we are at our best when we work together and coordinate resources, coordinate our communications to the maximum effect for the community that has been impacted. And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750.
How does she even fix her lips to say that? This is a disgrace. What the heck are you going to buy with $750 as high as everything is? $750? Really? Isaiah, I will call you tomorrow to make it make sense, because right. $750, that's nothing for people who have families and lost everything. Baldwin Birds, the damage is awful, but the Democrats would rather help non-Americans. Fact, Beverly, this is sickening. Yes, God help the Hurricane Helene victims, because they're not. $750? Come on. Right, Tina? Exactly. This is a disgrace.
For folks who need immediate needs being met, such as food, baby formula, and the like. And you can apply now for anyone who's watching this who has been affected. There are FEMA personnel who are going door to door to interact personally with folks, especially those who do not have electricity. But also that aid, if you have electricity, can be applied for online.
Okay. No. That is not acceptable. Totally. That's not acceptable, people. Why are people need to be out picketing and protesting? That is not right. Yeah, and at my school, other places, we're collecting for people who lost so much. But the federal government, who you pay taxes to, they're supposed to be helping, but they're out of money. Jacqueline, how are you? Yeah. Monique, you said it exactly. This is the most useless administration. Oh, unless you're an illegal, and then everything's good. Make it make sense, people. This is disheartening. Tina, there's no way on God's green earth that I want to put up listening to her for 4 years after everything that has happened with it. No, Tina. And this is what we have to make people understand. So some people aren't, they don't have more than 2 brain cells, and they're thinking her administration is going to be different than Biden's. It's not. They have the same policies. That's what's driving me crazy. People, there is no difference. You get the same thing you get when Biden was president, because Obama was running the country. And if she wins, it would be the same thing. Obama's running everything. We know that. Come on, people. Damon, Trump set up GoFundMe account and close to $4 million, and Trump donated $25 million out of his pocket. Right, Damon? And they're trying to bankrupt him. But I heard about that. Yeah, Trump's trying to help. He's doing what the federal government is supposed to be doing. Florida, I hope people who are thinking to vote the couch open their eyes and go vote. Yes, Florida. I mean, they can't be okay with this. If the Dems do the fraud, it's over for everyone. Yeah, that facts. If they sit on their couch and we don't have enough eyeballs watching to see what's going on, they are going to try and steal another election. How you doing, Sunshine? Isaiah, great podcast. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Tina says, I agree with that, because I would protest against her behind with a quickness. Yes. Monique said they're not helping the red counties in North Carolina. Oh, wow. That's disheartening, folks. And again, any American taxpayer who's paying taxes and you're not angry at this, oh wow. I don't know what it takes to get you angry. A realist, Obama's running our country. He's happy. Yeah, that we're going to. Yes, he's been running. Biden was just a figurehead. Come on, he wasn't running anything. Even with his, if he didn't have cognitive decline, he was a figurehead. We know that. That's all she would be. She would just say what she was told to say. Jacqueline, Candace Owens is going to town on her hair. Oh, Jacqueline, did you see the video? Yeah. And notice none of the lamestream media outlets have said a word. They are quiet. It's crickets. Candace has been reading her The Riot Act. I love it. Yeah, Candace is not playing with her, and I love it. Oh my God. Sunshine. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you. Those of you who are just coming in, go ahead, hit that little thumb for me, which is the like button. Now, my plan, let me tell you guys, girls and boys who came in, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow, now, I live here in Spring Lake. Trump will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And it's going to be packed. I don't know if I can get in. I don't know how far, in light of the recent events, with the attempted assassination attempts, I don't know how close I can get. If I can get close and talk to some people, I will live stream from the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Tina, ever since Lake and Raleigh, that was R'd and M'd on the backside of the University of Georgia. My daughter went to college with this girl. Oh my God, Tina, I'm sorry to hear that. She was right about illegal Venezuelan gang members. Whoa. Oh, well, they unlocked their jails and told the prisoners to run to the U.S. border. That's what they did. Like this country didn't have enough crime already. Crystal, I was told the areas that flooded were sundown towns. So, Crystal, it was mostly the mountainous area of North Carolina. So, a lot of damage. Tina, I've had an issue with Harris for a long time. Oh, wow, Tina. Thank you so much, Sunshine. We're definitely glad you're here. We're just talking about, and see, when I get angry and frustrated, it helps me. It's cathartic for me to come on and talk to like-minded people, and it just makes me feel better. And I was really angry when I watched that earlier. FEMA's broke. What? Come on, people. FEMA's broke. Oh, because you spent billions of dollars on people who weren't Americans. So now Americans have to go without. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And this is what you want us to vote for. No way. And be rest assured, people. You vote for her. Anyone who votes for her, you'll get more of that and then some. Nothing for Americans, everything for non-Americans. Where are we here? Afaya, I cannot wait for election day. I took off from work for election day. I really want to see the lines and see how stupid people will be to continue to vote for Democrats. Yeah, Afaya, the vote blue no matter who is a cult. And this country is on fire now. They don't give a care. They're going to walk right in there and straight blue right down the ballot. Chicago Hood, praying for hurricane affected people. Thank you, Chicago Hood. Chicago Hood, make sure all of you who are here, make sure you're here Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a very special guest, Miss Madeline Brom. I spoke with her. If you remember her, she's been all over Fox News, and she was speaking on behalf of the Bronx. She's sick of the Democrats just like we are. I'll show you a picture so you can see if you remember her. But we had a wonderful conversation, and she's coming on the show. And I'll show you some images, and you tell me. I'll share my screen. You tell me if you remember her. All right. Yeah, she's been on Fox News a few times. She's been on a few other channels as well. All right. Okay. There you go. Anyone remember Miss Brame? And she had a son we talked about. Well, I'll let you tell her. She'll tell you on Sunday. She looked familiar to anyone? Tina, you vent all you want. I'm venting as well. We'll vent together about this travesty. Does she look familiar? Miss Brame look familiar? Okay. Yeah, she was great. She supports our military. She comes from a military family. Like I said, I'm going to let her. Oh yeah, Damon, she sure was. Yeah, she was on Big Al's channel. Yeah, and they did a good job with that interview. But yeah, she's really out here talking about the Democrats and all the evil that they're doing. So I told her she's my hero because she's not having it. Does she look familiar to anyone else? She's been on Fox News and a few other stations as well. And she's telling it like it is, folks, just like we are. Okay? And she is sick of it, just like we are. Right? And she'll come on and tell you about her organization that she started as well for crime victims. So she's great. She's great. Where are we here? Monique says, Tina, my cousin lives in Woodstock, Georgia, Lakin's hometown. Oh, Monique. Yeah. Wow. God knows. Yes, Ken. Miss Brom is a national hero. I told her, I said, I've been trying to get in contact with you for months. I said, I did a video and I played one of your videos when you were on Fox. And yeah. Okay, Florida, thank you for stopping in. Florida says I have to go, but I'll see you all the next stream. Let's continue praying for our country and for November 5th. Much love to all of you. Love you too, Miss Florida. I am flooding the chat with hearts for you. Yes, Damon Lee. Her organization is angelrescue.org. Yes. So she's going to come on and tell us all about that. So she's doing some great work, guys. She really is. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I wanted to share that with you. And try to catch me tomorrow. Like I said, I will try. I'm going to go out. Those of you who are here, I am going to try to go out and see if I can get, even if I can't get inside the building. Tina, you are familiar. Yeah, she's a national hero, man. She's telling the truth about these Democrats, and I love it. Emmett Bean checking in from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Hey, Emmett, how are you? I think we have someone new here. I just flooded the comment section with some hearts for you. If you like this content, hit that little thumb, which is the like button. Also, hit that subscribe button. Share this content with a neighbor, friend, or a foe. Let them know where they can go when they want the latest political news. All right. So this is the plan for tomorrow. Normally, I normally have a live stream set for Friday. I will drive to the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Trump will be speaking. Last time I checked, it says 7:00 p.m. If I can't get inside, which is probably going to be impossible because it's going to be packed, I may just try to, hang around on the outside. I don't know if I can even get in. I'm not sure of the setup. If I can talk to a few people, then I'll go live, just live stream and talk to some people and just get their thoughts, their concerns about the upcoming election. So I'll do what I can. Thank you so much, Florida. Love you. I will do what I can to ensure that I get some coverage. Now, if I don't go live, then I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in the building. I couldn't get inside, where people park, the parking lot. I don't know how it's going to be, but I am going to try. And if I don't go live, well, then there was just nothing I could do. Ken, use your influence. I'm sure Ken, tell me how to get in and I'll try. I've reached out to some people, but it's such a big event, Oh, thank you, Chubbs. Thank you so much. Ken, give me some pointers. What can I do to get in? It is going to be packed. I don't even know if I can get in, like I said, to the parking lot, let alone the building. Unless there's something, tell me something that can help. Oh, I will, Ken. I'm going to try. If I can't get in the building, if I can at least get inside the parking lot, I will, I'll live stream and just start talking to people, asking them what they think about the upcoming election, and we'll go from there. Okay. I'll try, Ken. That's all I can say. I will try. I will do what I can. If I don't go live, I wasn't able to get in the building. I wasn't able to get, inside the parking lot. Security is going to be ramped up because of, the assassination attempt. So I don't know the setup, that's the problem. Lori, I probably won't be here tomorrow going to see mom. Oh, Lori, that's fine, dear. Because if I can't get in the building, the Crown Coliseum or the parking lot, I won't be live because I'll be on my way trying to get back home. Afayo, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn, very familiar with this woman. All right, Afaya, make sure you are here. She'll be here Sunday at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, she's great. We had a wonderful conversation. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Ken, how you do? Do something different. How you doing? Ken, give me some pointers. Tell me what I can do. Use your, I don't know. I don't have any influence that could get me in. Oh my God, security is so tight. Sunshine. I don't think Harris can handle what's about to happen in this country. My aunt is 83 years old, and she said Harris is looking old now. How is she going to look if she wins after a year? Sunshine. We know the deal with that. She can't handle the job. You won't even talk to friendly reporters who all support you. How the heck are you going to talk to the heads of countries? I mean, well, she'll have us in World War III. Good grief. They'll be talking about bombs and she'll be sitting somewhere laughing and cackling. Ken said, see what I mean? God will provide a ticket. Okay, Ken. All right. Pray for me then, Ken, that I somehow, some way. Thank you so much, Tina. God bless you. Please read my above. Okay, Chicago Hood. Let me find it, dear. Chicago, I missed your. Which one? Chicago Hood. I thought I read all your comments, love. Do something. Kamala is barely turning 60 and already has a turkey neck. That stress is getting to her. All that running she's doing from those interviews. Okay, Chicago Hood. J.R. Meadows. We did it. Slow Joe Magoo. This Harris person is highly wicked. Yes, she is, J.R. Meadows. Help us get the word out. Yes, she is. The devil incarnate. They mean America no good. Chicago Hood. I thought, where are we? Praying for hurricane relief. Sundown Town refers to white supremacist people. Okay. Chicago Hood. I guess that was the last statement that I could see. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys, girls and gals, about, ladies and gentlemen. I was angry, and when I come on here, you help me to calm down a little bit. I was just sometimes when I go on Fox News and I see what's going on, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Is this America? because it sure doesn't seem like it. And again, I want all of us need to send a prayer up for all the Americans here in North Carolina and everywhere else that was affected by the hurricanes and tornadoes. And that's just sad. Chicago, there's a TikTok video on YouTube of Democrats laughing. Republicans are dying from hurricanes and less to vote for Trump. Oh, wow. Whoa. Really, Chicago Hood? Now, is that not evil and satanic and vile? They're laughing at the people who died, saying they were Republicans. Whoa. Folks, I can't make this stuff up. I've been telling you for a really long time how evil and satanic and demonic that the Democrats are. Oh my God. Democrats laughing, Republicans are dying from the hurricane, less to vote for Trump. And see, people that laugh at things like that, okay, their time is coming. How you doing, Pookie Bear 97? Pookie Bear 97, I don't remember anyone laughing at Katrina. That was not a laughing matter either. Pinky Wells, how are you? I don't remember. That was definitely not a laughing matter. Yes, it is, Chubbs. People don't have tact. People don't have empathy. People don't have sympathy anymore. It's sad. It's just a sad state of affairs where this country is right now. I don't recognize this. It's just sad. James, we're aware of an issue causing some channels to be incorrectly flagged for spam and removed. Our teams are looking into this and reinstating the channels right now. Okay. Thank you, James. Yes, James. You know they don't want the truth out. You know who owns YT, Google. We know the game. Pookie Bear. Yeah. When natural disasters hit, that is not a laughing matter. That's a time for us to pull together as Americans and pray or help out. You know, we have several drives going on now at the school. Laurie, yes. What have I been saying? Evil, demonic, satanic, vile, vicious. That is awful. When I get off YouTube, thank you for that, Chicago Hood. I'll look that up. Well, you know, remember when they first tried to unalive Trump, those evil Democrats were on TikTok and YouTube. Remember, and people were saying, give the guy, shooting lessons and all that. Who does that? That's not human behavior. You've morphed into a lower form of life when you talk like that. He's a human being regardless of his political ideology. Chicago Hood, thanks for all you do, Miss Lynn. We love you. I love you too, Chicago Hood. We are your family. Been all you want. Thank you, Chicago Hood. It makes me feel better when I come on here because I get so angry when I watch Fox News and Fox videos here on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, I'm going live. Okay. Woo. Ken, text Megan Kelly. You don't have, I'm sure she didn't find a way to get you on board. I've reached out to Megan Kelly before. I didn't hear anything, but I have reached out to her. I guess, she's busy. I'm sure. Hurricane Rose spreads the truth and love. No flooding. Thank you, James. I'm trying. A Pinky, very, very liberal. Yes, they are. Chicago Hood, yes, try to find it. We love you, Miss Lynn. So glad I found this home here with you. I'm glad you found this home here because you help keep me grounded when I get upset and I need to vent. All of you are always here and we work through it together until the next live chat. Laurie, no, there's not any respect in this country any longer, and that's a problem. Do something different. They laughed and cheered when Trump's brother died and also Herman Cain. Oh, yeah. Everything's funny. Until it hits your doorstep. And like I said, I don't recognize this. This is awful. I've never seen this in my lifetime. Um, and I frankly would be fine if I never saw it again. Wow. Okay. Right, James. Chubbs, we love you, Miss Rowland. Been all you want. We stand with you. Thank you, Chubbs. All of you, just like me, you're looking at everything clearly. You know this is not right. The way Americans have been treated during this entire regime. We're just like an afterthought under the bottom of their shoe. And we're supposed to vote for more of this? Heck no. I told you my mantra. Don't vote blue no matter who. No. Thank you, James. And that's, that's why I come on here and share as much as I can. Chicago Hood, you says, you sow the wind, you reap the whirlwind. Those are God's words. Chicago, I wish I had my truth bomb. Exactly. You don't laugh at someone else's hardships. That's like that you're releasing that into the environment. That's like a boomerang that will come back, and it's going to be worse when it comes back to you. That is crazy. Love you, Isaiah. Thank you, dear. Yeah, text me tomorrow. Damon Lee, vote blue means for law enforcement. Okay. Where are we here? Yeah, that's all. Basically, I wanted to talk with all of you about. I saw that, and when I get upset, here I come. Oh my God. Glad all of you have your power back on. Thank God. So I'll get off from here. But again, I'm going to let you know, I will, if I can, say a prayer. I will try to go live tomorrow. Okay, James. Pinky, Biden Harris needs to give those people benefit cards with cash and food, just like they gave this, just like they're giving the illegals. Hey, but Pinky, they can't. They're out of money. They're broke. Whoa, that's not good at all. I mean, if every red-blooded American can't see that this is not right, I just don't know what else to say. Chicago Hood, thank you. So I'm going to let you go. I will try. Each of you send up a prayer. I'm going to try to get it at least inside where the parking lot is. And if I can, I'm going to try what I can. If I can get in the parking lot, but I can't get in the building, I'll just go live and just start talking to people. Okay. Chubbs, good night. Praying you can get in tomorrow and do your show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've enjoyed each of you. Share this on your Facebook page, your Truth Social page, your Instagram pages, whatever you have, whatever form of social media you may have. Andrew. Yes, Andrew, we've talked about that. I played a short clip. Go back, do the replay, dear, because we're leaving. I will try to go live tomorrow. If I can't get in the building, I'll try to get into the parking lot of the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville. And if I can, I will definitely live stream, even if I could just get to talk to a few people. So all of you enjoy the rest of your night. You know where I'm going. Okay, Andrew. Yeah, I'm going to try tomorrow when I get off from work. I'm driving to Fayetteville to the Crown Coliseum. So all of you enjoy your night. Thank you so much. Valerie, back the blue. Okay. Yeah. We're talking about police. We're definitely not talking about those Democrats. And so I'm going to end this stream. You know how I do. I'm going to meet you in the comment section. I'll stay there as long as you're there. We'll chit chat. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And again, thank you so much for spending your very valuable time here at the Roland's Reviews YouTube channel. I'm headed to the comment section.